Hi, it's Wednesday, the 17th of December, 2025, and I wanted to bring to you the question, the provocation that work is not working. Doesn't matter how healthy your culture is, doesn't matter how much money you're making, doesn't matter whether your organization is profitable. The system of work is not working. And I wonder to what extent you would agree, you would challenge that, you would bring another perspective. Now, why I offer that provocation today is I'm really excited that Nilofer Merchant's new book, Our Best Work, Break Free from the 24 Invisible Norms That Limit Us, is going to be hitting the shelves early in the new year, 2026. I'm really grateful that this is a galley copy. It's a pre-read copy. I was very blessed by Nilofer to be allowed to sort of read it and see the shape of this book as it was emerging and evolving. And I just want to share with you, first of all, go and pre-order. As soon as you're able to, go and pre-order. But I just want to share 3 pages with you. And I've got permission from Nilofer to share my excitement that this book is coming out. In the front of the book, to Kiddo, some of these stories involve you. Thank you for letting me tell them. This is critical. For years, I thought my truth was the problem. Now I see it's the path to freedom. And because I trust that there's no such thing as one-way liberation, I write this for us, Mom. So there's a message from Nilofer to her son. I'm going to read you the last page, start with the end in mind and all that. But I want to read you the last page. I'm going to read you the first page, and I want you to pre-order this book. So page 312. Let me put it more simply. You don't have to fix the system. You just have to refuse to pass it on. You say, I'm not interested in fixing the past, but building our next. That act of future building, it's contagious. The way we invite others to play, the way we ask a generative question, the way we define better metrics, the way we stop accepting that our fates are ranked but see them as linked, the way we stop pretending that individualism is strength, all of it is leadership. And in big bold letters, you don't have to fix what's failed you. You can build what frees you. It's that quiet, persistent refusal to submit to what harms us that makes change possible. Nothing changes us until something does. Some will call this hopefulness, some will call it bravery, some will call it naive. History will decide what it is. What I know is nothing is preordained. The path ahead isn't marked, it is made by walking, by acting, by stepping out the front door, down the driveway and onto the path that doesn't yet exist until we go there. And yes, I acknowledge that it will be hard, but it's a kind of good hard. It's a good kind of hard. And yes, it will require hope, which sounds light and easy, but hope isn't light, it isn't passive. It doesn't wait for the right time. Hope is like the jaws of life, that powerful hydraulic tool firefighters use to pry people from wreckage. Hope is the force that breaks through, that opens what's crushing you so a new future is possible. It's not comforting, that soft thing we want. It is instead solid and strong, and it creates the crack where the light gets in. And when we dare to hope like that, with the raw power to break ourselves free, they lose their power over us. Because in that act, we are already free. It's prophetic, right? What are you thinking and what are your thoughts as you hear that? That's page 312, right at the end, before the acknowledgements. Now I want to open up. This is just after that beautiful message to her son that Nilofer wrote. This is the introduction. Not even into the main book yet, around the 24 limiting norms. The introduction's called Caged. And this is to whet your appetite. You have to buy this book, people. If you work in business, if you work in leadership, this is a completely different genre of business book. Right for this time, I'm telling you. So, our best work. The phrase sounds simple, aspirational even, like a promise of all that is good. But what it delivers changes based on how we scope each word. Our. Depending on who is included in the collective pronoun, it could benefit a few or many. Best. It could be about maximizing profits or solving meaningful problems. And work. It's not clear if it's about the calling or the contract. These aren't linguistic choices. They are at the heart of the question, what is the point of work? On one level, the point of work for all of us is simply it's a necessary means to an end. We all have bills to pay. That's true. But the bigger truth is that the majority of our adult life is spent at work. And at one time or another, we have all thought the same thing. Is this it? That's the question so many of us are asking. Sometimes bitterly, others often exhaustedly, always in the quiet of our hearts. We were told that work would mean something, that if we gave it our best, our time, our passion, our ideas, we'd get somewhere that felt worth it. But most days, our hope for doing our best work seems like a mirage. I've been brought in to help teams, small and large, around the world, innovate, grow and reinvent. And no matter what the company, title or mission, what I hear is the same. Work isn't working. The problem with work isn't you, it's that you're set up to fail. It's not about your workplace even. It's about a system designed to prize profits over people. And it's not just about capitalism. It's about an entire culture that values obedience over originality. There is an intangible power, felt but not seen, that limits us all, making it so that no matter how hard we try, something's always out of reach, that we're being measured against the wrong things, that the rules are written in invisible ink. We show up wanting to do work that matters, but we're handed tasks, checklists, busy work, lather, rinse, repeat. Curious yet? If you're in leadership or even work in an organisation as an individual contributor, you are going to want to buy this book early in 2026. It is freeing, it is clarifying, and it is necessary for this point of our evolutionary development. Seriously, for us individually, in our homes, in our communities, and in the workplace and society at large. I'd be so bold as to say, and this is my lens on it, this is gesturing towards decoloniality in how it's written. It's gesturing towards completely reimagining who and what we can be in the world. So imagine being grounded in that owniness, Nilofer's previous book, knowing who we are, owning every part of who we are, not pushing anything away, owning the good, bad and indifferent, because that is who we are in our essence. That's our owniness, the spot in the world that only we stand. And then when we're all coming from that place of owniness, the collective ability to reimagine what our best work looks and feels like does become possible. And understanding what these limiting norms are and what the freeing norms are that Nilofer takes us through is so critical to that. This is not a happy-go-lucky book from the point of view of do all this stuff, we can carry on doing exactly as we are, just with a few tweaks. This is about bold reimagining of what we value, how we value it, and developing just systems as a result. Are you curious? You ought to be. Go buy this book, get it pre-ordered as soon as you possibly can, and let's get into dialogue around how we bring this into being. Take care, and do go and check out nilofermerchant.com to find out more about Nilofer's amazing work. Take care, everyone. I hope you're as excited about this book as I am. And speak to you soon. All the best.